Yo, what's good everybody? Your boy PK and welcome back to another Blue Protocol Star Resonance video. For this one, it's going to be nice, short, and sweet. Just want to show you guys my day 1/day 2 progression that I've made so far in the account. Show you guys what it's looking like for me and what it should realistically look like for you guys, even if you haven't been hardcore grinding or doing some min-maxing when it comes to the gear and whatnot for the first couple of days of the game, since I realistically haven't, since I just got back from my trip last night. So I was able to just play for a little bit yesterday and then played more today. But yeah, let's see what it's looking like so far. So as you can see right here, my gear score is only 3,000. If you were like min-maxing crazy like I've seen some players do, you'll probably be closer to like 4,000, if not maybe close to 5,000. But yeah, so far I'm at 3,000. So looking pretty decent. You see the stats that I have right here. When it comes to the skills, I have them pretty much at their most base level upgrade right now, which is level 10. That's before you start getting into using advancement books to get them to the higher tiers. I haven't wanted to do that yet since I'm not going to be really using a good amount of these skills for the spec tree that I'm going to go for. But just want to show you what it's looking like. And then with the gear, as you can see right here, I do have a decent amount of epics besides the necklace, the ring, and then I'm still looking for a left bracelet. In terms of reforging on my gear, I've only really done it for the sword just a couple of times, and then the boots that I got a couple of times, which, funny enough, I actually got it from a drop from Muku Chief. It was either for the boot or the charm if I wanted to choose. I chose the boot just so I could use it right now since I'm not at the point where I can unlock the charm yet. So, yep, gear's looking pretty decent. I'm not going to really go too hard into reforging today since I ultimately want to get better epic pieces, if not legendary pieces, for my gear. But the good thing about the gear in this game is, since we're outside and go check it right now, if you go to Maxim, which is the guy that you can go to for the gear reforging, I can't show it since they're equipped, but when you do reforge, you will use these reforged stones for the given level that the gear is at. So level 40 for me. When you do go to reforge, say even if I did for like a purple one, you will get some alloyed shards back, which will be something that you can use to exchange for more level 40 epic gear from the other artisan Harvey. And if you did have reforgements in them, you will get 100% of those reforged stones back. So that's another good way to go about doing some gear score and progression. And then just real quick, just to show you guys how to go about your account progression and what you want to really be focusing on, I probably will make a separate video for like a top 5 or top 10 things that you want to know going into the early game. But at least for right now, what you really want to focus on is all of your major quests. So of course, doing all of the main quests that you can until you get time gated like it says right here. So you gotta wait till the next reset before you can continue with those. Doing your guide quests, of course, will give you even more character XP that you can use to level up quickly. World quests, I've already done them all, so it's not going to be showing any right here, but region quests as well will give you some character EXP. The quests are going to be definitely the best way to go about leveling up your character and just overall progression because, again, since your gear is locked behind levels, like this one, level 30, charm level 35, getting levels up will definitely give you more gear slots. You can just equip more gear in general to get that gear score going up. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what my talent tree is looking like for my class. Again, the Stormblade, that's what I'm playing. I got up to 21 talent points, which I think is the most that you can get from today, if not like 23. I think I still have one more trial that I need to do to get some talent points. So this is what the tree's looking like. Got some abilities unlocked. Just trying to go off of what is the best for my class. And if you're using something like Max Roll, which is again another good place to have a bunch of good guides to work off of, you can go off of that to base it off of what you want to invest in for your main class first. I believe we'll either get around tomorrow, if not day 4, enough talent points to finally finish this full tree, and then we could start going into the second tree, which is where you will be unlocking whichever talent spec that you want to go on. So yeah, here's what the talent tree is looking like, and eventually this whole first tree will be filled up before you inevitably go to the second tree. So just pick the abilities that you want to focus on first that will give you the most damage or most whatever based on what your class is. And then, of course, you can finish the whole tree out and then go straight into the specs, which it does look like it's unlocking tomorrow. So hopefully we get enough points to actually just finish up this tree tomorrow. And then the last thing I'm going to show for you guys, since I really haven't done much on it yet, just use a little bit of focus energy, is, of course, the life skills. Again, life skills are something that definitely help with your progression, especially when you're trying to do things just individually yourself. but it's not necessary or you have to do it to play the game. It's just something that, again, helps out with progression. So for me, I've really just been focusing on mineralogy because, of course, getting these ores will help with getting mats and stuff for gear refinement that I can eventually craft and do. Other than that, I'm probably going to focus on like smelting because that's another thing that we'll need for gear reforging. And after that, probably gemology to start getting the gems that I'll need in order to do some gem crafting, which will then help me get things that I can use to embed into my gear, which is not something that you really have to worry about right now. It will probably unlock within the next couple of days, if not later in the week. So you don't have to focus really gem crafting right now, at least until you see the need to. But yeah, for me, it's been focusing mineralogy. I'm going to dive more into smelting and gemology once I start using more of my focus energy for that. But yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. Again, not too much, but just wanted to obviously use some energy because you get, I think, 400 every day at reset, and the cap is 2,000, so you do want to use them every other day to at least get something from them without getting at the cap. But again, it's not something you have to do if you're just someone that prefers to buy resources from the trading store or anything like that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys before we end off this video, again, wanted it to be just a short one, is the fact that my brother, Frona, and myself have created our own guild called Heretics. So if you want to join a guild or you're looking for one to join, of course, you're free to do so. Again, Heretics with the S at the end because there is one without an S, so make sure you're doing the right one. Or if you just want to type in the guild ID number, you can do that too to find it. All you have to do when it comes to joining our guild, it's not going to be hardcore or anything like that. We're not going to ask you to be top players. Realistically, just staying active and doing your guild dailies and weeklies is all that we're really looking for, because doing those will allow us to get more points so that we can level up the guild more and unlock more things that come with it, like the guild shop and various stuff like that. So again, if you're looking for a guild, if you have some friends too that are also looking for a guild, you guys can all join. It's on auto application right now, and we don't really see a reason to take it off of that unless we have friends that are looking for slots also. But yeah, if you're looking for a guild, come and join ours. I know a lot of the major content creator guilds, if not multiple that they've made, are probably full at this point. So again, if you're looking for one, we're some cool people, just chill vibes, just doing content together, and just, building up a guild. Of course, Heretics is here for you guys to join. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Basically, this is all you really need to focus on when it comes to your basic character progression. Is doing all the quests that you can. Realistically, you want to do all of them so you can get just the most character XP to level up your character as much as possible each given day. And then, of course, working on your gear, getting better and better pieces as the days go on. Since we don't have many, realistically only one gear dungeon unlocked today, and the next one will be unlocked after reset, they're pretty much going to be slower for us to get to until all of them are fully unlocked, so we can just start grinding them out. And even then, you want to get to a higher gear score so you can run like the harder dungeons and get the legendary gear. So yeah, working on your gear, working on your character level is all you really need to focus on. And of course, if you want to dive into the life skills, if that's something that you want to prioritize, if that's the kind of player you are, or just something that you can use to help you with your character's progression, of course, working on those too will definitely be a good way to go. Again, with life skills, I really recommend early game for sure to be mineralogy, smelting, because they're going to be the ones that you want to use for refining your gear. Then after that, you can do the gems for the embedding process when we get to that. And with that being said, y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, if you like this content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing. And again, thank you for all the support you guys always show on my BPSR videos, because it does mean a lot. And you guys are seeming to enjoy them, so I'm going to keep definitely cranking them out as long as you guys are rocking with them. And again, if you're looking for a guild, come join the Heretics, man. We got some spots for you guys, and we welcome you all, regardless of how you plan on playing this game. Again, realistically, we will want you guys to be semi-active so you can at least do your dailies and weeklies to level up the guild. But outside of that, again, we're not really looking for much. It's going to be a chill guild, and we're not going to go too crazy with it. And yeah, with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.